Hi YouTube, I'm Joshua Dufferina. This is gonna be a video of me giving Squidward Tentacles constructive criticism. Um, he was yelling at SpongeBob, Krabby Patty, nothing, and telling SpongeBob stop crying in SpongeBob episode Day Without Tears, and he was not supposed to be in A Day Without Tears with Patrick and Mr. Krabs, because we wanted Janet and Squidward to be with Sandy and SpongeBob in SpongeBob episode A Day Without Tears, but the plan failed, which Squidward and Janet and Sandy were not in A Day Without Tears episode. And they put Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick in that episode, which that wasn't supposed to happen at all. But it had to anyway. And Squidward appeared in SpongeBob episode Good Neighbors, which Squidward wasn't supposed to kick SpongeBob and Patrick out, and wasn't supposed to call SpongeBob and Patrick worst neighbors ever. Gotta be honest with you, Squidward, I'm gonna be honest with you about Squidward. All the time he does not think things through and doesn't apologize for hating SpongeBob and everybody. You know, Squidward needs to learn that hating on anybody is wrong. And next time when people make newer SpongeBob episodes, you'll have to talk to Nickelodeon about Roger Bumpus. You know, confront him for not changing Squidward's character by being nicer to SpongeBob. And if Squidward continues to hate on SpongeBob and all that, we're going to get the cops involved and Roger Bumpus for not changing Squidward's character by being nicer. No and, if, buts, or maybes, I don't give a crap. Squidward Tentacles will get in trouble for being mean and hateful to SpongeBob, and will get in trouble for hating Patrick and everybody. Okay? And no, this is not me hating Squidward Tentacles. I think it's cool he's nicer to SpongeBob sometimes. I don't have an issue with that. The issue that I have is Squidward hating SpongeBob and everyone all the time. And I'm going to be honest with you, Squidward Tentacles did not get punished and grounded in SpongeBob episode Good Neighbors by his mother. And Squidward appeared in SpongeBob episode A Day Without Tears, which that never needed to happen in the first place. And appeared in SpongeBob episode Good Neighbors, which that wasn't supposed to be happening in the first place. Yeah. And Squidward Tentacles did not apologize for calling SpongeBob and Patrick worst neighbors ever, and did not get in trouble with his mom for being mean to SpongeBob and everybody. And I'm going to be honest with you, the cops did not appear in SpongeBob episode Midlife Crustacean, and did not take Betsy Krabs to prison for grounding Mr. Krabs. I'm going to be honest with you that it's illegal and a crime for parents to punish and ground anybody. I mean, it's okay for parents to punish and ground Squidward, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, Squidward does need to be a foster parent to Mr. Krabs and Mr. Krabs' nephews. And I'm going to be honest with you, remember a few weeks ago or last month, whenever I was mad at Mr. Krabs for telling Squidward where's his manners, and got mad at him for being an adult, and I was mad by saying I hate Mr. Krabs being an adult, I wish he was a kid. I said that because we did not want any rules made by everyone's bosses while they're at work and all that crap. Okay? And we need SpongeBob episode A Day Without Tears to be a remake soon, okay? So that it could have Janet, Squidward, and Sandy in it, with SpongeBob and Gary, okay? You know, Squidward needs to apologize for reading SpongeBob's diary, and if Squidward refuses to apologize, then he'll be in trouble with the law and in trouble with his mom and dad. You know, I'm getting Mr. Krabs' mom to go to prison because Betsy Krabs grounded Mr. Krabs. Not only that, but she fooled the fire department. So Betsy Krabs is getting 20 years, minimum 20 years in prison. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you, okay? And And Squidward never needed to appear in SpongeBob episode Squidward in the first place. You know, I'm posting a bunch of videos where David Cross slams, deep sixes, disses someone or something. I mean, you know how he disses Chipwreck? David Cross only hated Chipwreck because he was forced legally to shoot scenes dressed in a pelican costume. And I'm going to be honest with you, that Roger Bumpus did not think things through and did not apologize for making Squidward mean and did not think things through, and he refused to change Squidward's character by being nicer. And you know, I'm mad at Squidward for remembering the world before SpongeBob. You know, we wanted Kelpie G to appear in SpongeBob episode Good Neighbors so that Squidward would not yell at SpongeBob and Patrick, their worst neighbors ever. That never needed to have Squidward in the first place. And Squidward never needed to appear, and Mr. Krabs never needed to appear, and Patrick never needed to appear in SpongeBob episode Day Without Tears in the first place. And, you know, Squidward did not think things through and did not apologize for hating SpongeBob and everybody. It's okay that he has a job at the Krusty Krab, but Squidward never needed to be mean in the first place, okay? Next time, since I want SpongeBob A Day Without Tears to be a remake, we're gonna get Janet, Squidward, and Sandy to be in it. And, you know, state that Squidward's shut in a prison for hating SpongeBob and everybody, and shut in a prison for yelling out Krabby Patty nothing and all that. And Patrick Star gets shut in a prison for fighting Squidward Tentacles, and shut in a prison for... And, you know, Squidward gets shut in a prison for not being punished by Patrick. Okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? And, we wanted SpongeBob A Day Without Tears to have Janet, Squidward, and Sandy. And if you guys don't mind me telling you who... If you guys don't mind me telling you who Squidward is, she's a nice female squid that never yells at SpongeBob. And Squidward's a nice character that appeared in SpongeBob episode The Night Patty. And I'm happy Squidward did not be in the episode The Night Patty. So Squidward was the only squid that was nicer to SpongeBob, okay? Which I'm proud of. I like Squidward because she's friendly to SpongeBob and everybody. And when Squidward said, I hate everyone, he said that, and he did not think things through and did not apologize for saying that. And that's not cool at all. And the police do interfere if people keep hating, okay? But not for me. I'm the only one that could hate Squidward, okay? And everyone else can too. It's okay to hate the things people do. I mean, it's okay to hate the things people do that's bad and all that. But it's not okay to hate anyone for no reason at all. And Squidward Tentacles needs to be nicer, okay? When Squidward said, now just kindly let me take that stupid test so I could get out of here and never have to see you again for the rest of my life. You know, Squidward never needed to appear in SpongeBob episode Boating Buddies in the first place, and did not need to say, never have to see you again for the rest of my life. Squidward never needed to say all that mean stuff to SpongeBob in the first place. And we could have hired another actor to play Squidward, you know, have Squidward be nicer so that Squidward could think things through. And Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick appeared in SpongeBob episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob, which never needed to happen in the first place. And we wanted Janet and Squidward to be in SpongeBob episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob, where Janet would be the nice squid that will never laugh about SpongeBob being gone. Squidward's never mean to SpongeBob and yells at him, which I'm proud of. But we wanted Squidward to be in SpongeBob episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob, where Squidward doesn't need to appear in and all that crap. We need SpongeBob episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob be a remake soon. Okay? And I like the second and third SpongeBob film, okay? You know, Sandy Cheeks did not get a larger role in the first one, all because of Plankton making people saying, "All hail Plankton." But Sandy Cheeks did get a larger role in the second and third SpongeBob film. And now we want the fourth SpongeBob film to come out soon. It's titled The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge on a Long Trip. It will have Frylock, Shake, Meatwad, Carl, and the rest of the characters that appeared in every show and film that will meet SpongeBob, Squidward, Patrick, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs, and Gary, and Snally. Squidward Tentacles needs to be nicer, etc., whatever. And I'm gonna say this for sure. Gotta be honest with you, SpongeBob and Patrick did not think things through and did not let Squidward eat with them in SpongeBob episode Club SpongeBob. All Squidward wanted was to eat the food with SpongeBob and Patrick, but SpongeBob and Patrick wanted Squidward to use the magic conch. And SpongeBob's wrong. It was not a gift from the magic conch. It was the plane that dropped the food, not magic conch. And I'm going to be honest with you, when Magic Conch told Squidward no, I'm going to be honest with you, that Magic Conch, she did not think things through and did not apologize for telling Squidward no, that he cannot eat the food. And I'm going to be honest with you, SpongeBob Patrick did not apologize for forcing Squidward to use the Magic Conch. Next time, since I want Whatever Happened to SpongeBob and A Day Without Tears to be a remake, I want you people understanding that too. Yeah, that's right. We want Janet and Squidward to be in Whatever Happened to SpongeBob remake and be in A Day Without Tears remake, etc. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments, okay? That's my constructive criticism to Squidward Tentacles, okay? Alright, bye.